What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sonobisuke Doll wa Koi Wasuru, aka My Dress Up Darling chapter 87. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So we got the next cosplay for Marin, and I'm stoked because based on the title of this, it is an angel / demon mythology-based manga, which makes me happy. And we're going to get a little bit more info on it now, it looks like. So without further ado, let's get to it. Mandate of Heaven by SHIBA, Tokyo. On a dark night, a demon appeared in the heavens. God, this art is gorgeous. What's with that temper? Pay no heed, messenger of God. The demon turned into a wolf and melted into the night. From then on, Haniel's heart had become that of a demon. I love these kinds of series. I need this in my life so bad. It was a source of endless agony. Even when she ripped out her white wings, black wings would never grow. Even when she tore off her white nails, sharp black nails would never grow. And as she grieved, her obedience to God had long vanished. God's anger was unrelenting, and Haniel was exiled from heaven. Can I have this as a full manga, please? But even in the lower realms, it was easy to tell that she was not human. The humans who knew nothing of a wrathful God's refusal to let them rule, nor that it would be his messenger that would complete the task, would flock to her like blind fools. Let me read this again. I'm sorry. But even in the lower realms, it was easy to tell that she was not human. The humans who knew nothing of a wrathful God's refusal to let them rule, nor that it would be his messenger that would complete the task, would flock to her like blind fools. Oh, lovely angel, please help us. Have mercy, have mercy. I'm not going to lie, this is making me think of Trojan eggs. And Haniel whispered love with her red lips. Oh, little insects, if this world is so painful, why not make life easier? As two white fish spun around in the air, countless smiling insects scattered. It's an interesting work, but even the main characters can get killed off. I need this in my life. Please. I need this series in my life. I'm very tired. It's not something you can read in one sitting. The angel's disgusting, and so is everything she says. But at the same time, the humans are depicted as being despicable, so it really leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Wait a minute. Yeah, this very much, that's very much like Trojan X in a way, huh? With Mama Beast. It's kind of like that, and it's also kind of like, what's the other series I was thinking of? Shit. But I say it's kind of like, yeah, you can make the argument that this is kind of like Make the Exorcist Fall in Love. Yeah, you could make that argument that that is the case. Oh God, yes. I know the first thing that came to mind as well for me was Platinum End, but nah. Let's be real, this is a type of Platinum End manga. Something that Platinum End would do. Oh my God, yes it would. Oh God, it would. I suppose so. The pleasure of killing the angel is incomparable to its color. In particular, this monologue from the protagonist. As much as I value my friends' lives more than anything else, even if I end up alone, I want to survive. It really stuck with me. Basically, it's a non-Nakama power series. I love it. Give me this. SHIBA Tokyo is a man who loves the aesthetic of destruction. The protagonist himself probably dies. Does he really? Haniel appears as a woman. Angels don't really have genders. The archangel Haniel rules over love and beauty. Woo! And dominates the month of December. Perfect for winter comic hit. Now that you mention it, I could see how this manga could create a mania. I'm in love with this. I need this manga in my life. I'm sure all the fans want to see an anime. The author himself refuses to let it happen. Go mangaka! I give this mangaka props. Good for you. Miyako-san mentioned that too. I'm sure he must be very famous. but social media has nothing but announcements from his staff. He doesn't post at all. So he isn't interested in social media. And that there are mangaka like that. He mentions it in an interview from when one of his mangaka friends had a live-action adaptation coming out back in his early... Oh! It's because of a bad live-action adaptation that he doesn't want an anime. I do not blame him. You gotta wonder if, like, an anime studio gave this mangaka permission to crack the whip, kind of like what we're getting with Rurouni Kenshin. I wonder if it'd be different. But I do not blame him for not wanting an anime adaptation. I've seen a lot of shit ones lately. You can read it online. You're right. So this is him. Shiba says here, don't drag an old man out here. And Mizukami says, yeah, my apologies, but thanks for coming. Senu, the editor, is a huge Tokyo fan. I can't help but think of Chojin X in this moment. And you know what, Ishida Sui? If this is based on Chojin X and based on, like, especially... I would love Ishida Sui to say, I don't know if we'll see it or not, but if Ishida Sui came out and said, nah, motherfuckers, you ain't making a Chojin X anime adaptation, I would live. After all the bastardizations of Tokyo Ghoul, nah, he don't deserve that shit. Chojin X is very good, by the way, and I cover it on this channel. Please call me Shiba Sensei, and he wouldn't shut up about it. But hey, I'm the protag here, so should I ditch Sinu for another editor? They seem very close. There's a part where they bring up his previous works, right? I've only written the manga. I plan on letting them do all the work, so I owe them so much, really from the bottom of my heart. Shiba Sensei, your major hit got turned into an anime too. How was it for you? Woo! I didn't watch a second of it. It's not fit to be watched. I'll repudiate it. Oh my god, repudiate it for. Let me read this again. I'm sorry. I didn't watch a second of it. It's not fit to. Fuck! I can't fucking read right now. I didn't watch a second of it. It's not fit to be watched. I'll repudiate it. Why can't I say repudiate? Didn't watch a second of it. It's not fit to be watched. I'll repudiate it for my entire life. I personally didn't give any permission for it because if I can't even draw something acceptable for my own standards, what could someone else achieve with it? Yes! Yes! I reluctantly gave permission after I was persuaded, but I never want to taste this bitter regret ever again. Never again. It's never happening again. Good for you, Shiba! To be fair, if Shiba is big enough, like, say, Srirachi did all the original art and animation work for Gintama, the final. Now, if Shiba had that, then maybe it'd be a little bit different. Wow. Well, it's funny, with Dragon Ball Evolution, it got Toriyama to say, fuck this, I am coming back and fixing it. I wonder what's going to happen with Saint Seiya. Wow, this is what they came up with. They probably even revised it to be less harsh. It was bad. When that interview was revealed to the public, a lot of people refused to believe what he said. I never want an author to tell me that. Was the anime that bad? I love the work, but now I hate Shiba Tokyo himself. Oh, I hate the Mandate author. He's the worst kind of author out there, but his manga's so great. What the fuck is wrong with what he said, though? Please tell me, what is wrong with what he said? Toriyama said something similar, in regards to the live action. But I do not blame Shiba for this. I do not. I feel so seen right now. I do. Shiba, you see me, my man, because it's been the same way for me, too. It's like, it's hard for me to watch manga anime adaptations. It really goddamn is. I'm powering through Bleach right now. Or when Bleach comes back, I'm hoping it's going to be better. But that first season, man, oh god, that first core was no good. It could have been so much better. It was decent and respectful enough that nobody could find a real fault in it. Eh? SHIBA is me? I feel so seen. I feel fucking seen. SHIBA is my spirit animal. Let's see. You should give it a watch when you have time. It's strange how he could be so vivid with his complaints over it. So the real problem, it has to be with SHIBA TOKIO himself. A crusty personality, which is obvious from his writing, bizarrely strict, demands extreme fixations. What's wrong with that? The ability and the pride to make a declaration like that. He never changes his mind no matter what. I am down with this, though. I do not blame him unless the studio let him have full control like Watsuki is with Rurouni Kenshin, or hell, or with Sorachi in Gintama the Final, where he drew the entire thing. I don't blame him. Oh, another one is Aimato in Kimono Jihen. Aimato was cracking the fucking whip. We need more of that, please. He has high standards like me. He is me. Everyone loves this man, but he yields to no one. Good on him! Good on him! I am happy with that. You animators, when you see this shit, you should be inspired. Be like, holy shit, I'm going to do something that proves him wrong. That's what these anime studios should be doing, especially if they want his manga adapted. But I don't blame him. I do not. Is there anyone out there that's good enough to convince him to allow it? So if this isn't acceptable for him, to reproduce something equal to yourself or exceed it is a very high bar. Absolutely. Because that's what a manga to anime adaptation is supposed to be, at least for me. And I think SHIBA and I are on the same page on this. Is they're supposed to take the blueprint, which is the manga, and bring it to life and make it even better. And some anime have been able to achieve it. Hoseki no Kuni is the best example of this, and Main Abyss Season 1, and March Comes In Like a Lion. Those three are the best examples of what a manga to anime adaptation should look like. And you know what? I'll include Captain Tsubasa 2018 in the mix on that as well, because, God, that anime is beautiful. Let's see. That, and I could say this for all of the volumes, but I couldn't get it out of my head after reading it. It can't be a coincidence if so many people can let go of her, right? There's something particularly mysterious about Hanyul. He touches on that a bit in the interview, too. I love that volume 13, Hanyul. She's so amazing and cute. Let's see. Yeah, I drew her that way. And this is what Mizukami says. You're doing an autograph session, right? Draw me Hanyul. I drew her that way. After Hanyul was exiled to the lower realm, she ignores the world she's in. God, this art is so pretty. SHIBA, I do not blame you, my man. I feel so seen. I do, because I get a lot of shit for my takes. But SHIBA and I are on the same page. And you know what a great example of this is? Go look at what happened with Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku. That is supposed to be a very whimsical to an extent. That sometimes it's supposed to be ethereal, light. What's the other word I'm looking for? Abstract. There we go. And avant-garde. That trailer that was shown at Jump Festa, that was none of that. It was just generic. And I am so sorry for that. And looks at the reader the whole time. Look at them angles. The angles are beautiful. So it was all meant for me. And Hanyul whispered love with her red lips. Ooh. Ooh, it says, does this say Diove? Okay. Oh, I think it's supposed to be devil or something. Yeah. Or, yeah. SHIBA TOKIO is the kind of person who draws that way to leave a lasting mental impression. That's what Manga could do. If anyone stares at her hard enough, they'll fall in love with her without even noticing. We made eye contact, and it was totally love at first sight. Hanya only appears in volume 13, but she was so popular despite the story being so plain, and she's the angel of love, so she can easily step into someone's heart. And nobody can stop it. By Hanya, you will be bound. SHIBA TOKIO may be a person who can move people's emotions as he pleases, but I want to peer into his mind for just a moment. What is he thinking when he's drawing this? And what's with the heart in his autograph? Yeah, I had no idea what he was thinking after that interview. Anyway, back to the crap. You know what? I wonder if he put the heart there to show his love and appreciation. Because, you know, yeah. Anyway, back to the crafts. The parts to be careful of are the nails and bones, since you're not used to making them. You know what I just realized what this manga is going to do? It's going to show them that a lot of these live-action adaptations, I'm not talking about like Kingdom or Tokyo Revengers. I'm talking about a lot of the other bullshit that we're seeing here. Cosplayers could do it better. I'm looking at you, Netflix. Okay, and it's almost completely hidden here, but there are fewer bones here, and they're a bit warped, aren't they? I'm sure he did that on purpose. I think it's his way of explaining how angels only take human form, but aren't human themselves. I could see that. Yeah, I will agree with this. And also, that ribcage looks interesting. It's supposed to be warped. I don't think it's warped enough. I think it's his way of explaining how angels only take human form but aren't human themselves. Also, I figured this out from reading it, but the most important part is the Black Hiyori. Yeah. It's supposed to be the demon wings that she desperately wants, so for Haniel herself, it's proof of her love. But no matter how much she wanted them, she couldn't do anything about it. She couldn't get the form she wanted. Even though they look nothing like wings, they're lowly, pathetic. I want to be her because I love her. Innocent. But more importantly, can you make it in time for Comic Hit? Classes on the last day before winter break are only in the morning, so I can manage. You don't have time, but you don't have time, so I'll do all the research for you on the crafting side of things. In the meantime, you focus on the rest, and I'll lend you my tools. Are you really going that far for us? What are you talking about? You were the one who wanted me to teach you how to craft. You have my strength. Good luck. Thanks. It's about making them fall in love at first sight. I drew her that way. The phrasing is different, but it's the same idea. I need to be able to do what those two are doing for myself. Now, what am I going to do about the makeup this time? This might be the hardest one yet. Oh, God, yes. You're going to have to get contacts or something. How on earth am I going to pull off this not human at a glance sort of look? Rizukian wasn't human either, but her humanity was her most important trait. They only take human form, but aren't human themselves, huh? How is that even? It's like a doll, huh? This might be the easiest way to imagine them. The setting takes place in the Middle Ages, so... Or sorry, I fucked this up. Yeah, dolls. There we go. This might be the easiest way to imagine them. The setting takes place in the Middle Ages, so if I use foreign dolls as a reference... Don't use classic Western dolls. Don't use modern. Modern Western dolls look like shit right now. Wow, goodness, she's beautiful. Influenced by the Ichimatsu doll displayed at the Paris World Expo, West and East are polar opposites, but this exists. Oh, they're right. The doll designer even has a homepage. Third generation Suzuki Keisho, head expert / designer. After finishing graduate school, I apprenticed under traditional artisan Suzuki Koryu. I polished my creativity and skills, then armed with my new senses, I dove headfirst into doll crafting every day. To polish my skills and follow the path of doll making, I cannot be trapped in the world of Japanese dolls alone. I used this as my motto and found a lot of inspiration from modern handicrafts and arts. I want to expand the world of dolls to be loved in the modern age, so I use my own creativity and point of view. To polish my skills and follow the path of doll making, I cannot be trapped in the world of Japanese dolls alone. I used this as my motto and found a lot of inspiration from modern handicrafts and arts. Look at a whole bunch of things. So they made their own experiences into reality. What's this doll called? I don't know about anything other than Hina dolls. Oh, they're called Beefcake dolls! Oh my god, it's in the title of the manga! We're getting Beefcake dolls? Dude, this chapter has to be one of the best chapters of this manga to date. I feel so seen. I do. I feel extremely seen. I'm curious if anyone else feels that way. But as I said, the way you could get SHIBA to give in is if you let him take control of the reins. You have to let him, if he did all the art animation for similar to like what let's see, what's the wording I'm looking for? Similar to what happened with Srirachi with Gintama the Final, or cracks the whip, like he got to crack the full fucking whip like Watsuki with Rurouni Kenshin for it to work. I completely understand it. He had a bad experience with anime adaptations, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna let my work get bastardized no more. I hope there are a lot more mangaka that are like this, because I'm getting sick of seeing so many series bastardized. Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku is definitely one of them. You can tell me I'm wrong all you want, but you need to read the manga and then look at that anime. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Dress Up Darling content. There's a few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.